Hold on, Denise! Stay with me! We're almost there! Yeah! Denise! Denny. Denny.
Take it. Take the book. Find him. This is more important than me. You know that. Please, Caitlin.
May the spirits protect you, little sister.
Caitlin. Go.
You've reached the boundary, Confessor! There is nowhere left to run. Steady, boy. She's got magic! Right to the garrison in Caldrith. Send word to Lord Hrall. The Confessor has broken through the boundary. Yes, sir. You three are coming with me. But, sir!
Richard.
Jared, you're just in time.
For what?
You can be the first to cross. Or you can go all the way to the North Bridge, but this will save you 2 hours walk. Don't worry, it's safe.
Oh, it's not me that's scared. It's Lady.
Of course. Smart cow. Never cross a bridge that hasn't been tested. Come on, boy. I don't think Lady has anything to worry about.
Thanks, Richard.
Hey, my best to your father.
Flynn, come.
Hungry boy? Yeah, me too. Come on.
Stay back!
Shoot her.
Leave her alone.
You're making a mistake, boy. This girl is dangerous.
4 men against 1 woman. I think she's the one in danger.
You don't understand what you're talking about. And this is not your fight. So be smart. And go home.
I'm not going anywhere.
Easy. Do not let her grasp you. It's over for you, Confessor.
These men. Why were they trying to kill you? Your hand is bleeding. Let me take you to my father's. We can dress the wound. Did I do something wrong?
No. I'm just not used to people touching me.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I have to go.
Where?
There's someone I need to find.
Who? Maybe I could help you.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
Why were these men chasing you?
You always ask this many questions?
I just saved your life. The least you could do is tell me what just happened here.
Actually, I saved yours.
When you touched that man, what did you do to him? Hey.
You want to know what I did to that man? Try and follow me and you'll find out.
Drop the weapons. I said drop them.
On whose authority?
The Councilor's guards, which would be me. And then. Now tell me what happened here.
This councilor you guard, is he the ruler of this province?
He is.
Then I will tell my story to him. My name is Ranson Fane, a commander of the Daharan forces.
Dahara? But that's...
I have come from the Midlands.
What other fairy tales do you have to tell us?
Forgive our skepticism, but no one's crossed the boundary in hundreds of years. But not since it went up. It can't be done.
The woman I'm pursuing found a way. I followed her. She killed 2 of my men.
One woman. How?
She is a witch.
Come on, Shar. Come on. Okay. Here we go. There.
You're finished, Richard. I got you beat in 2 moves.
Dad?
Come on, let's get the bloodbath over with so we can eat.
Dad.
Son. What is it? What's happened?
Her magic is more powerful than you can possibly imagine. She used it to cross into your territory. And she had help from someone on this side of the boundary. He was wearing this. You recognize it?
It belongs to my brother.
A poison vine I've never seen before. That glowing thing in her hand. What she did to that man who attacked her. It was magic, wasn't it? How is that possible? There's no magic this side of the boundary.
Because, son, she and these men, they're from the Midlands.
That can't be right.
I was a fool to think this day would never come.
What day?
Richard, you know that I love you.
Dad, of course. Dad, that's him. That's the guy who fell off the cliff.
You have to leave now.
But
Out
Dad,
the back before they get here.
Michael and Chase are with him. They can help.
Go.
But where?
Blackthorn Hill. Find Zed.
That crazy old man.
Zed will explain everything.
He talks to his chickens. Why?
Tell him I sent you. He'll know why. Just go. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Dad.
Richard, you have to go. Now. I haven't seen him since breakfast time.
Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
Oh. This morning, he said he was going to work on the new bridge.
Are you sure he didn't come home during the day? Maybe while you were out gathering firewood?
I haven't left the house.
Take Commander Fane and find him.
If Richard's in trouble, I want to help. If we all follow a different trail...
Better if you stay here. He could still come back. And he may be frightened. Or worse.
What do you mean?
The witch has the power to put him under her control. And if she does, he's going to need his father here to try and talk some sense to him. You should leave some of your men in case it goes badly.
Chase, post 2 men outside. Take the rest down to the South Bridge. What is it?
Michael, why are you so quick to believe a stranger from the Midlands?
Because Richard does things without thinking. He always has, since he was a little boy. And you've always protected him.
He's my son. He's your brother. Please, Michael, make sure he doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, of course I will. But it's my responsibility to protect the people of this town. Men have been killed, and Richard was involved. Stay here. If he comes back, bring him to me. We'll find out what really happened.
It's a bad omen, Clara. A cloud in the shape of a horn from the Far East. I'm betting a month of suppers that'll bring no good before the sun comes up. Oh, no. Don't worry, Clara. Supper will never be you.
I need your help, wizard.
Sorry, I'm as deaf as a peach and as naked as a baby bird. What did you say?
I asked the great wizard, Zedekis Zul Zorander, for his assistance.
I think you have me confused with somebody else.
There's no confusion. I had help finding you.
What did I tell you, Clara? Before the sun comes up. Well, it's good while it lasted. Nice, quiet couple of decades.
Now time is up. Bring me to the Seeker.
You.
Romandatos, Acaciatos concora, Ergenatum lepidorima, daturam, carantos, obligatos!
His fever's broken. Now take me to the Seeker.
He's here.
Him? But he's...
What? Not good enough? You wanted a Seeker, there he is. He's not up to your standard? Well, that's fine by me. Find yourself another.
Seeker. What are you talking about?
You never told him? You were supposed to train him. Prepare him. What have you been doing for the last 20 years?
Letting him catch worms, steal apples, skin his knees,
find out what makes his heart beat faster.
My sister gave her life to make sure that I got here. To make sure that I put the book in the Seeker's hands, and he's catching worms?
Never knew a great man who didn't have a little dirt under his nails.
And while he's getting his nails dirty, did it ever occur to you to give him the slightest inkling that he is the first true Seeker in the last 1,000 years? He has a destiny.
Who are you to decide a man's destiny?
It's not me, it's the prophecy.
Prophecy be damned! I averted the prophecy when I brought him here. Until you opened up a nice little door in the boundary and said, "Right this way to the Seeker, ladies and gentlemen."
So it doesn't matter that Darkenwall is growing more powerful every day. That people in the Midlands are losing their freedom, dying by the thousands.
Stop! What are you talking about? And what's a Seeker?
The Seeker is a hero who arises in a time of trouble and suffering and seeks out evil and fights it wherever he can.
What does it have to do with me?
If you were so sure you averted the prophecy, that he was going to live a nice, peaceful life, why did you stay near him all these years? Tell him the truth. Tell him who he is.
First, you need to know about a man named Darkenwall. If he is a man and not some twisted wraith of evil brought forth from the underworld to shatter the dreams of humankind. 23 years ago, a great prophet spoke on his deathbed of the birth of a true Seeker. A child whose destiny would be to seek out and kill the greatest evil of all, Darkenwall. And with his last breath, the prophet named the town in which the child had been born. Ral sent his assassins. And in one night, they murdered every firstborn son in Brennigan. Save one. By the grace of the spirits, word of the prophecy found its way to me, along with something Darkenwall didn't have. Your name. Your mother gave birth in the madness of the massacre. She was young. She was weak. The midwife didn't think she'd last the night. She was still alive when I took you from her arms. She kissed you, blessed you.
My mother died when I was 10. Here, in Heartland.
The woman you knew as your mother raised you and loved you as if you were her own, but she did not give birth to you. I crossed the boundary at night unseen, with you in my arms. For weeks I watched, listened, read the clouds, and came to know that in all the world there was no one kinder than George and Mary Cypher. I told them your story, and I took you into their home and into their hearts. And if I live to be 1,000 years old, I'll never make a wiser choice than picking them for the job.
So, according to this fantasy, who's my real father?
I don't know.
And if you knew my parents so well, why didn't I ever see you with them? Why haven't you talked to me?
I kept myself apart. Close enough to keep watch over you, but far enough away so that if Darkenwall ever found his way to me, I wouldn't be a blazing arrow pointing the way to you. Apparently, that's what confessors are for.
Confessors?
An ancient order of women, sworn to find the truth, no matter how hard people may try to hide it. And if a Seeker should arise, to protect him with her life. My name's Kaylin. I'm sorry for threatening you today. You did save my life. I came here to bring you this.
A book?
Not just any book. It's the Book of Counted Shadows. It was written in a time before remembering. For 1,000 years, it's been kept safe in the Wizard's Keep in Eidendrill. But a month ago, the armies of Darkenral broke through our last defenses in an attempt to steal it.
Why?
Because the book contains the secrets of power.
And if Darkenral gets it, he will use it to control every corner of the world. And we would all become his slaves. The prophecy says that the Seeker will use the book in his quest to defeat Rahl.
Read it.
Maybe this seeker you're looking for knows this language, but I don't.
Try.
The truth of the words of the Book of Counted Shadows can only be ensured by a confessor. How?
Because you are the true seeker.
It's a good blade you got there. Could use a tool like that. Where'd you get it?
Trader from down south. Led me to believe it was one of a kind, but you know traders.
What is it?
Richard's trail ends here.
How's that possible?
He knows how to mask his trail.
We'll split up. Cover more ground.
Give him the sword. Name him.
What sword?
This is the sword of truth.
In anyone else's hands, this is just a piece of steel. But in the Seeker's hands, bestows the power to fight evil.
And with it, you will kill Darkenral.
I'm not killing anybody. I don't even know either of you. For all I know, this is some kind of trick. I'm not a seeker. I don't want any book or any sword.
Calm down, my boy.
I'm not your boy. My father is George Cypher, and if any of this were true, he'd have told me. Now get out of my way.
Richard, wait!
Let him go.
What?
He needs to find the truth for himself. Until then, he cannot be named.
Your first counselor needs more men on the North Hill. He said I was to tell you to join him there. Tell me where to find your son.
Don't make a sound.
What was that thing?
Agar. It uses the blood flies to sniff out its prey.
Apparently, Daharan soldiers weren't the only thing that followed you through the boundary.
What did you do to it?
Wizard's fire. Wasn't sure I had it in me after all these years.
What are you doing?
Going to find my father before something horrible happens to him, too.
We'll go together!
No! Stay away from me! Both of you!
He's got the sword and the book.
Well, isn't that exactly what you wanted?
Dad.
Dad! Dad!
I got you. I got you. Who did this?
Daharan. Rancid and Fane.
I'll take you to Zed's. He has potions.
No. Oh, Fane is looking for you there. You can't go back to Zed's.
Zed told me. He said you're not my father.
Of course I'm your father.
Then it was a lie.
No. Every word he told you is true. But I will always be your father.
Dad?
Richard! We saw the smoke! What happened?
He's dead.
Did the witch make you do this?
Michael, you can't possibly believe...
I don't know what to believe!
It was Rancid Fane.
No. He's with Chase looking for you.
Well, he came back!
That sword Where did you get it? Richard, where have you been?
Michael, he murdered our father.
Not our father. My father.
You knew. Why didn't you tell me?
Because he made me swear that I never would. But now he's dead.
Did he tell you where I came from?
No. But I'm beginning to wonder. And until I find out, you're not going anywhere. Take him. Stay back! Witchcraft. Thane was right. Yeah!
Now, where are you going in such a hurry, boy?
I'm going back to your house to find Thane. He murdered my father.
I'm so sorry.
Get out of my way.
I understand your pain. Richard Cypher, you're meant for more than revenge.
You think I care what you say, old man? I'm going to kill him!
And if you fail, and he kills you?
Well, you said this sword would give me the power to fight evil.
Yes, in the service of freedom and justice, not your own rage. You're not ready to use the sword.
I said, get out of my way! Come on!
Tell me where the witch is, or I'll run you through.
I'll never help you.
I don't know what lies that witch has put into your head. But ask yourself, are you really prepared to die for someone you don't even know?
She didn't kill my father. You did.
Beg for your life, boy! Do it!
Just like your father did. The book. You brought me the book.
No.
Yeah! Fade! I'm gonna kill you! You're gonna die!
The book!
Thane has it.
And we failed.
No, I failed.
Not yet. Thane still has to cross the boundary to get the book to Ral. We can still stop him.
Don't you get it? I'm not what you want me to be. Maybe all those years ago, you saved the wrong child.
No. You are the true seeker. If anybody failed, it was me, telling myself this storm will never come. Killen was right. I should have prepared you. What happened to your father is only the beginning of Ral's evil. But you can stop him. You and only you.
How?
In this life, we cannot go back, only forward. You have a great destiny ahead of you, Richard Cypher. If you're willing to accept it.
I've lost everything.
Not everything. You have me and Kaylan. And most importantly, you have yourself. Everything your father brought you up to be. And if you stop Ral, then your father and Kaylan's sister won't have died for nothing.
Teach me.
Yasinath Ram Marasnath, Otrasana, Saratnasa, Varanath. Richard Cypher. Though your road will be long and the outcome unknown, will you undertake this journey?
I will.
Will you leave behind your friends and all that you have known?
I will.
Though the forces of evil have sworn to bring about your death, still will you go on?
I will.
Then will you accept the name of the Seeker?
I will.
Then I, first visit Zedicus Zur Zorander, so name you.